Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel today. It's been a while since we did a video, man. It's about been a while since we did a video, but thank you everybody for all the support as of late. You guys been killing it. I really appreciate it. We're on that road, officially on that road to 9,000. So if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Please share out the video. Hit the like button, man. Like, I would really appreciate it. And leave your comments on this video. Today we're going to discuss Sasha Banks and 50 reasons as to why she is just amazing, awesome, whatever you prefer. I know there's not a lot of Sasha Banks fans out there, many others to superstars as well, but you know what I'm saying, just bear with me here. If you don't like Sasha Banks, just say why in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Please be respectful and let's get into it. So my number one reason I gotta put it for number one, she elevates others, y'all. Like when you hear about best match, you know, best matches, like you always hear like Sasha Banks' name in the hat. Like she even had bad match with this person, the third, you know. So she definitely elevates other women, and that's just a no-brainer, guys. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, so I'm gonna cross that out. Number two, character. More so in NXT more than anything, because we seen how ratchet she was, and I'm gonna bring up more moments as to why her character was so great in NXT. In this 50 list, you will hear it in a bit. And she was just a great character, y'all. Like, great character, you know what I'm saying? Like the boss and everything. That's gonna come up at some point too. I'll let you guys know right now, but got to bring that up. So number two, definitely her character. All right. Number three, she won part of the Four Horsewomen. You know, now a lot of people don't like the Four Horsewomen because they feel like they are always in the mix of everything, and I can't blame them for that. But she's still a part of something special. Like when you look at something like this, like, yeah, you can say like a copyright infringement of, you know, the real Four Horsewomen, that I will say. But regardless, you know what I'm saying, when you're part of something like this, you gotta cherish it. You know, you gotta cherish it, and Sasha is one of those members of it. Now we did a 51 on Becky Lynch as well. That's also on this list. And I'm pretty sure if we do a Charlotte or a Bayley one, that will also be a part of this list as well. Just let y'all know right now. Number four, Great Hill. Well, again, like more so NXT, but also she's been a great heel on the main roster as well. There'll be moments where I'm gonna bring up as well, but she was definitely a great heel, y'all. Great heel. I would prefer Sasha as a heel than a baby face, but she can definitely play either role, more so a heel role. So I gotta give her props with this one, y'all. Heel. Number five, she idolized Eddie Guerrero. When you idolize someone like Eddie Guerrero, Viva La Raza, you know, I'm not saying everybody does, you know, because everybody got their favorites, but Eddie Guerrero was a freaking legend, y'all. He was one of a kind, one in a generation talent. And like I said, just go back and watch Eddie Guerrero promo to Brock Lesnar. That's all you need to see, guys. Like, I'm gonna leave it at that. That build towards Backlash was just, I think it was Backlash, I believe, on No Way Out. It was just flat out amazing. Back in 2004, just gold. Just straight up gold, man. Number six, her ring gear. And shout out to Makazi, her husband, for this one, because we know he's the man behind the curtain when it comes to the ring gear. So I gotta give him a shout out here. And shout out to him for getting Sasha Banks, you know what I'm saying? If you guys get a woman like Sasha, you got game. And I know there's some haters out there who still hate that to this day, but it is what it is, y'all. So shout out to Makazi, shout out to Sasha Banks, and shout out to her ring gear. Okay, number seven, her nickname, the boss. She's a freaking boss, you know? Carry herself like a boss, walk like a boss, act like a boss. You know, what more can you say? And she in that ring like a boss. Sasha Banks is the ring general. You know, and there's gonna be two other things I'm gonna bring up again that's gonna be on this list while she's the boss as well. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I remember to say that to those 2 points. But definitely her name, the boss, nickname. Gotta love it. Number 8, good mic skill. I love when Sasha Banks get ratchet on that microphone. Like when she brings that heat, she brings that heat. And we seen so many times when she just went like just straight hit you just hard, you know, on that microphone. And I love that about Sasha Banks, man. So I gotta put that on here as well. Love it. Number 9, her entrance. I mentioned it, like it's fit with the boss gimmick too. Like the way she just carries herself, the way she poses, the way she walks down that ring, the way she just steps on that apron, like she's moved and acts like a boss, straight boss. Like she feeling herself, man. She confident, she's cocky. Some say she's arrogant, but when you're that good, no, that just come out of you, just ooze out of you, and you just carry yourself in a certain way. Not to say you're a bad person for doing so, but regardless, like if you got like that, you got like that. You feel me? Number 10, she's Snoop Dogg's cousin. Now I know this is probably not much to say here, but you know, freaking cousin Snoop Dogg. You gotta walk with that swag. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be feeling yourself. You know what I'm saying? And some people feel like with knowing Snoop Dogg probably got her way in, but regardless, if that's the case, Sasha Banks still had to work for you, okay? Number 11, she stands out. She stands out from the rest of the pack. Now, there's not many who stands out from the rest of the pack, but Sasha sure as hell does. You might get say maybe because of her blue hair, or her red hair, or whatever you want to prefer it, or just her swag in general, but regardless, she definitely stands out regardless of what it is, what she does. She definitely stands out of the rest of the pack. Okay? Number 12, Sasha and Trish at the Royal Rumble. Just that moment, just that interaction between those two, which brings me to this point. I still want to love to see those two go at it again. There are rumors that this year's WrestleMania they can go at it, but personally, I don't want to see that because I prefer Sasha to be Charlotte at WrestleMania. If that happens, we'll see. But even if we get that point, I still love to see these two go at it at some point, whether it's this year or next year, whatever the case may be. And hopefully it happens because that interaction is still just iconic to this day. Okay. Number 13, her Instagram. And more precisely, her Instagram when it comes to just her just acting like others. Like it's just great stuff, y'all. If y'all not following Sasha Banks on Instagram, I think you really should. Cause the way she just be acting like other superstars, it's just gold. It just trail gold, man. You gotta just check it out. And not just that, it's freaking Sasha Banks. Like, beautiful woman, very attractive. And give her a follow. Number 14, great seller in the ring. And this is a big one. I think Sasha Banks is, if not one of the best sellers in the WWE right now. Like, I kid you not. At least in the top two. Easily. The way she sells moves, the way she sells just the moments, like whether it's like someone like talk promo or whatever the case may be, she sells fantastically, y'all. Fantastically. And not much I can say about that. Number 15, great athlete. I put that on here as well. You know what I'm saying? Sasha Banks definitely a great athlete. And that could be in for a lot of the wrestlers, but, part of the list, so I had to put that as well. So great athlete by Sasha Banks. Number 16, face of the company, question mark. Now, we don't say question mark because some people are going to question this and say, oh, Sasha Banks not a face because she's never around. Sasha Banks is not a face because her attitude, stuff like that. But here's the thing, y'all. When you look at wrestlers, Raw and SmackDown, you see certain superstars who just stands out like a Becky Lynch or a Charlotte somewhat. And even Sasha Banks, like you're going to look at those women like they definitely could be the face of the company if they want to be. And even Charlotte, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not a big fan of Charlotte, I don't hate Charlotte as much as I used to, but even her, you look at certain women in that company, you're like, they're definitely the top women in that company. They're the face of the company. They carry the company. And Sasha Banks is one of those women, okay? Number 17, storytelling. I can't stress this enough. Definitely a great storyteller. One of my favorite ones was with just her just being just straight up just the top of the game right now in NXT, and Bayley just pretty much the underdog, and they're just telling a great story down there. Bayley just the low of the car, like she's nothing. She's just a hugger. She's too nice. You know what I'm saying? She can't hang with her, like, and it all led to Bayley getting that big ass win, and just that moment when they all stand in the ring together holding the four up. Great moment, great match. And that's going to come up too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what match I'm talking about too. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about why I bring up that. Number 18, first woman to be inside Hell in a Cell. Some of y'all can call it political reasons, but still, Sasha Banks' name is in the hat with Charlotte. But in this case, this is not about Charlotte. This is about Sasha Banks. So she is definitely the first ever to step in foot inside Hell in a Cell. Number 19, Sasha versus Charlotte has Hell in a Cell. I just brought it up. Great match between these two. Sasha Banks did not win, but regardless, still a great match, still a great moment in history. And, the rest is history, man. What can I say? Number 20, Sasha versus Ronda, Royal Rumble. Definitely one of Ronda's best match, if not her best match, period. Some people might say the WrestleMania, but I don't think so. Honestly, if I can put my name out in the hat here, I can consider this Ronda Rousey best match on WWE, period. Cause this was just a fantastic match. And another one I'm gonna put up, like just the honorable mention, is her match versus Bayley on Raw. That's another good one. And WrestleMania might be number 2 or 3, wherever you want to slice it, but I think this is definitely Ronda Rousey's best match in the company. All right, I can definitely say it with confidence, and I'm not taking that back. Okay, so please y'all get off me. All right, number 21, Sasha versus Charlotte versus Becky Lynch, WrestleMania 32. The match where we all wanted Sasha Banks to win. She had momentum. She had the interest and everything. She got cursed during the interest because she came out with Snoop Dogg. That was her doomsday right there. But regardless, still great interest, great moment. Great ring attire, by the way. Eddie Guerrero honoring her hero. And great match. Now, she didn't win, but I think it's still a great moment regardless. And you can't go no wrong, okay? Good match. Number 22, Sasha versus Bayley, Hell in a Cell, 2020. Great match, man. Just real great match. Not much to say there. If y'all haven't seen it, go check it out. I'm probably sad for most of these as well, so just be aware of it. Number 23, Sasha versus Becky Lynch, Hell in a Cell, 2019. Just great match. Just physicality. Just like the chemistry in this match was just fantastic. That's the best thing I say about it. The chemistry was just A1. A freaking 1, man. Fantastic. Sasha didn't win, but still putting a good show. Number 24, Sasha versus Bayley, NXT. Respect. That was both after Brooklyn. This is after Brooklyn. And I'm gonna bring this up. I'm gonna bring this match up again for a certain reason. But this match was great too. And shout out to Triple H as well for just honoring these women with the flowers and everybody coming out there and just honoring these women and what they're doing. Just great stuff. Great stuff here. Miss those days NXT, y'all. Miss those days. Number 25, every savage moment Sasha Banks had. You know, I mentioned this before, like, let's go back to the boss gimmick. You know, just being straight up, just a straight up bitch, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just she arrogant, she's cocky, and she's that way for a reason. And I can just appreciate it. I can appreciate it after just seeing it so much. Number 26, her fashion. You know what I'm saying? So I've been a fan, whether it's like even like a award show or just the way she just like dresses like outside of the ring gear and stuff like that. She just got it like that, y'all. Just straight up swag. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I respect it. And I honor it. Number 27, her market history. You know, now some of y'all might say because she just haven't had a successful title reign, but what's going to be started being remembered as? I can see her being a bestseller, one of the best in the company as far as the wrestling goes. You know what I'm saying? Just maybe one of the greatest matches ever we've seen in history, probably at Brooklyn. Like, it's a lot of stuff she can remember as. Like, and I think and just think about it, she's still in the company now doing her thing, so she can make even more history. That's what's special about it. Like, she sure got her mark in history right now, but the fact that she took our time to create more memories, the sky's the limit for Sasha Banks. The sky's the limit. Number 28, loves Asian pop culture. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of cool, man. Because I definitely be loving it too as well. You know, I had to put that in there. You know what I'm saying? If anybody else an Asian pop culture fan, let me know. You know? Put it in the comment section if you're watching up to this point. Appreciate you. And please hit that like button, by the way. Number 29, man. I just mentioned this first ever woman Iron Man match. First ever woman to be in an Iron Man match with Bayley. Iron Woman match, or whatever Iron match, whatever you want to call it. But regardless, Sasha Banks definitely up here. You know what I'm saying? She got this moment, she earned it, and just history once again in the making. Now I already brought this one up, but I'm gonna bring it up again. I already mentioned it before, but she's hot. What can I say? You know, that's an absolute fact. You know what I'm saying? Very attractive woman, very beautiful, and she can get down and dirty in that ring. So love it. Not much I can say about that one. Okay. Number 31, Sasha versus Charlotte on Raw in 2016. This is when Sasha Banks won her first ever Raw Women's Championship. When Charlotte mentioned that she would never beat me, they were trying to tell a story in there. It might have been forced at that moment, but regardless, still Sasha Banks' first championship. Good moment for her. And, you know, that it did lead to, like, you know, flip-flop the title, but still. You gonna remember the first one, and I think Sasha Banks definitely remember her first ever Raw Women's Championship moment. 32, 5-time Raw Women's Champion. You know what I'm saying? Now this one's gonna be all at once. You know what I'm saying? All at once. So 5-time Raw Women's Champion. Number 33, she a SmackDown Women's Champion. Probably about to be number 2 very soon. 34, NXT Women's Champion. 35, 2-time Tag Team Champion. 36 and 37, y'all. Grand Slam and Triple Crowned. Okay? All those in one. So I went from 32 to 37 in like a split second. Just all her accomplishments, all her title victories. You know what I'm saying? Had to add all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because she definitely earned those. And I think, like I said, she should have successful title reign early on, but it didn't happen. So that was the past. We're in the future. Hopefully now, she already gotten one, but hopefully that continue and she get another one because that damn sure deserves one. Another one. All right. Number 38, her love for Sailor Moon. I gotta put this because I'm a big Sailor Moon fan myself. I love Sailor Moon. And one of my favorite ones was, I think it was Mercury, the blue one with the short hair. Like, that's my favorite one. Favorite sailor. If you guys watch Sailor Moon, let me know in the comments who is your favorite sailor of all time if you watch it. But if you haven't watched it, I definitely recommend it. If you into anime and stuff, like, definitely a good show. And shout out to Sasha Banks for loving Sailor Moon, because I love Sailor Moon as well. You know, I had to put that in there because I'm a big anime guy. I love anime. Okay. Number 39, Sasha versus Bliss, Great Balls of Fire. That was one of the best parts of that show, honestly. There's also another match that was great, but I got to put this one in particular because this was definitely great. Great match. One of Alexa Bliss's best matches in her career, if not in her career, but that's debatable. But definitely a great match between these two, and not much I can say about that. Okay. Number 40, first woman to main event NXT pay-per-view. And this go back to Brooklyn. You know, I'm gonna bring this up. I ain't even bring up the Brooklyn match yet, but she definitely the first ever to main event a pay-per-view on NXT. The first woman, her and Bayley, deserve this honor. 41, first black woman to headline WrestleMania. And this honor goes to Bianca Belair as well, but this is about Sasha Banks. Great moment for both of these women. Both deserve it. And shout out to Bianca for making this happen, because Sasha was already going to get there, but she needed that other partner to make it happen with. And that's exactly who we got in Bianca Belair. So shout out to Bianca. Number 42, Sasha versus Carmella, TLC, 2020. Now, why I'm bringing this up? Because some might argue and say, this might be Carmella's best match in her career. I swear, man, like, that's why I call Carmella a dark horse, because one minute she's hot, one minute she's cold, and this is one of the moments when she was hot. I mean, hot in that ring, man. She was clicking on all cylinders. Great match. She was going all out in this match, and she did say she almost got hurt, but still, regardless, still great moment, still great match and everything. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give her that moment as well. Okay. Number 43, Sasha versus Becky Lynch, Takeover, Unstoppable. One of my favorite matches, one of my favorite Becky Lynch's matches. Can't go wrong there. So I'm gonna put that down as well. Number 44, Sasha versus Asuka match. That's a good match as well. Can't go wrong with that. And I'm going to put this in the hats as well. Number 45, Sasha versus Bayley. Everything, just every single moment between these two. Definitely can't go wrong with that. And let me put this here. Number 46, Taunt Lacey Evans family. Just great moment. I did Lacey. Shout out to Lacey's daughter too, because she definitely made this moment special too. The way her facial reactions just made us just amazing, man. Definitely amazing. Great moment, and I love it, yo. I had to put that in there as well. Number 47, made Izzy cry. Now, some of you might be controversial with this one, but Sasha Banks was just being a good heel. I respect a good heel. If you're making somebody cry, then you're doing your job. You're doing your job. And I had to put that in there. This was a great moment. Like, what heel, can make people cry like the way, like, Izzy, y'all remember Izzy, little girl who just adore Bayley. You know what I'm saying? Definitely grown up a lot since then. Like, yo, what more can I say about this moment? Like, Sasha did what she had to do to get booze out of the building. And I respect that. Number 48, Sasha versus Bayley, NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. Do I gotta say anything anymore after that? I don't think so. Just watch the match. That's all I gotta say. Just watch the match. Watch it and then let me know how you feel about it. Number 49, Sasha Banks versus Bayley, match of the year. They got match of the year with that Brooklyn match, y'all. No question, man. You gotta love, you gotta respect it. And you know, how much I can say about it. You feel me? And finally, y'all, number 50, last and certainly not least, best female wrestler. Best female wrestler, man. Like, hey, everybody got their opinions. So y'all might say she's definitely not the best wrestler. Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying she's my best wrestler, but she's definitely one of the best in that ring by far. And that's all I gotta say. That is my top 50 reasons why Sasha Banks is awesome. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all want to support, please hit the like, share, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.